It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Turner. Then it's Anthony, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, then there's Horford, and it's Williamson in at the power forward position. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now Anthony. Giannis outside.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside, Horford. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Harris outside. Poole against Anthony. To the middle. Here's Turner.
Miles Turner.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside, Horford.
2 minutes.
Williamson trying to free himself up. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Pelicans miss again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole.
Milwaukee ball.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in. Prince comes in for Gary Harris.
Gary Trent. Kevin Porter.
For Milwaukee, they've... Porter looking it over. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Trent. Trent. On the wing, Turner, guarded by Horford. Here's Trent, 6 on the shot clock, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Williamson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. "19 seconds left in the first. Back to Trent. Knocks it loose. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Team. 9.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 9 points. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the big men on the floor for them, Giannis and Portis. Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Heat. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the Bucks with possession here. Harris outside. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Williamson. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Gary Harris. First personal
Pelicans
foul.
shooting their first foul
team
shot
foul.
of the night.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jordan Poole.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Poole. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
2
Kuzma
minutes remaining in the
outside.
first half. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. The putback. Here's Portis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. .104 left now here in the second. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee for Anthony. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Porter passes. Prince looking around. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Poole.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that one is stuck right through. .35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Porter. Here's Trent. That shot off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Jay. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To Porter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good there.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Fans, your youth dance squad.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Pelicans shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. We've got Kevon Looney there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jordan Poole, and it's Murray in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
That's pretty good focus. Giannis gets in there. Tough to rattle him a little bit. I don't know if he even saw that guy. Superb concentration.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 1-point game. Antetokounmpo. Anthony on the wing. Out to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the wing on the left. Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Got his first points in this one. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Poole. Now Jones.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis is checked in front of Antetokounmpo. Prince comes in. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Williamson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in for the Pelicans. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Bucks. Outside, Porter. Prince kicks to Porter. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third.
Fears. First personal foul, first team foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Horford. Murray, the pass to Horford. Shoots over Turner. Horford, no luck. The Bucks have... And stolen by Murray. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks trail. .30 left in the third. Porter against Murray. Assist from Porter. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Horford. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Murray against Porter. Inside. Here's Portis. It's not going to go for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Yeah, I mean, he wants the guys to play with a greater sense of urgency, but also play together. And that's when this group's at their best.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Turner. And it's Anthony in at the point. Now, here's Poole. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the baseline jumper, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. To Kuzma. Harris outside. To the inside. Here's Turner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Start it.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Anthony. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Giannis. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. No good there off the double clutch. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Anthony. And the pass to Giannis. Goes back up. Goes up again. The shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. It counts. And the foul.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
For the Bucks. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 1:03 left in the game.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
New Orleans making a switch here.
Youth dance squad.
1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Cole Anthony taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 1. Anthony drops them both. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray, and here's Poole for three. Nails the triple. Now here's Anthony. Fires from the line, and he overshot that one, missing. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
10 points.
It drops. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trailed by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Harris dishes to Anthony. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Gary Harris. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans. 2 shots.
2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Launches a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Pelicans ball.
From deep. No good. So New Orleans wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.